检验。
Open his mouth.
If you're just tuning into us this evening on MLB Network, you couldn't have chosen a better time. Julio Teheran still on the mound to start this ninth inning. He's got a shutout working to this point, so we'll see if he can finish this thing off.
We're gonna finish it out.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Matt, real interesting pitching line here, but I looked a little deeper into the numbers and you realize he's thrown less than 40% first pitch strikes to guys. He's been really behind almost every hitter in the game, at least half of them.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse. Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
The left fielder, number 52.
Here's your assessment of career numbers against Julio Teheran. 9 base hits in 26 at-bats. He's gone down on strikes 8 times as well. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
Here's Jay Bruce now. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Come on, guys.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have got them on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive to this hitter as well.
Fouled back. Two out, nobody on. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Ooh, tough to lay off there, but it's called a ball 1-2.
Let's see what he does with this one.
And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. 1 strike from a shutout. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the first inning through the ninth. Totally dominant in this one.
A 7-0 shutout final score tonight. Julio Teheran earns his 12th victory in the ball game. Zach Wheeler permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, the lefty Dan Plezak, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Atlanta Braves. 7 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Mets, no runs, 4 hits, 1 error. They left just 1 runner on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 7 minutes.
No, not yet. Not yet. No. Calm down. I'm gonna drop down. Say no.
Panda. Hey, buddy.
No. All right. We can have later.
And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. Ender Inciarte is at the plate here, having already gone deep twice in this one. Maybe we'll see number 3 here. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is going to be a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Popped up. Reynolds is there, and it's a 3-pitch inning as this side is. So they pick up a. And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Number 9 wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year.
You're welcome. Yep, I'm gonna do that here. See if we make playoffs.
And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. Freddie Freeman may be looking to go deep here as he and his team trail by 1 here in the 9th. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. It bangs against the giant cement pole and gone.
It's gone.
A solo home run off the bat of Freddie Freeman. His 2nd of the game as we are all tied at 5.
All gone.
Yeah, he's been producing at the plate all year, so this should come as a surprise to nobody. But just because it's expected doesn't mean it's any less impressive. One swing, we are tied.
The first baseman, number 79, Jose Abreu.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. There's a swing, and he sends the ball high in the air into left field. It's out of here, and they've taken the lead in the ninth. Santa Maria. A solo shot here to left. His second home run of the game, and this one gives him the lead at 6-5.
Yeah, talk about two guys clutching up when it matters the most. The first home run draws them even, but the next one gives them the lead. Two guys rising to the occasion right there, and this ball game has been turned on its head.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen.
Left fielder, Matt Kemp.
Here we go. Here we go.
So here's Matt Kemp now. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Hood moves over. Makes the play, one away.
Now batting, right fielder, Nick Markakis.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First delivery to him on the way. Lifted the other way to left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for Atlanta, second baseman, Danny Santana.
Ready for another chance? Danny Santana. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the stretch. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Stanton. Around first, he's digging for second. And now that'll hop over the wall. So he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch sends that one out of play for strike 1. Now the 0-1. Grounded to third. Scooped up on the backhand. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. Marcell Ozuna will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Marcell Ozuna. Now pitching for the Braves.
So a save situation now as they turn it over to their closer, Jim Johnson. Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
Just
a foul ball here, 0-1. Good hard sinker swung on and missed. 0-2.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement, it is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
The center fielder, number 51, Ichiro Suzuki.
Here's Ichiro now. His lifetime numbers against Jim Johnson. 3 for 10. Way out in front. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Another one sent foul. Ready with another 0-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Into the box now, Destin Hood, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats.
Matt, he's 1 pitch away from striking out the side. Now that's a shutdown inning. Your team gets your runs.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. And tonight's 1-run game comes to an end, 6-5.
Oh, yes. Man is tired. No, you don't like that, do you?
I don't like what?
What you gonna do, huh? Huh? What you gonna do, huh? I'm here.
And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. Number 17 may be looking to go deep here as he and his team trail by 1 here in the 9th. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
That's a big base hit right there. Now you've moved the tying run to third base with just 1 out. And there's a lot of things the offense can do now. Will they sack bunt? Will you get a sacrifice fly? Would they steal the runner from first and third, maybe steal? Matt, this is so exciting. There's so many possibilities.
Into the box now, Rio Ruiz. Pitch out, nothing doing. Swing and a fly ball, but shallow. And that's not going to do it. Ichiro has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he'll have to hold tight at third. So it'll take a 2-out hit now to try to plate that tying run. So here's Matt Kemp now, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Chopped weakly to the left. Knee high, he barehands it. What a play. And just like that, this one is over.
Hey, we were really treated to a good one today. Bottom of the 8th proved to be the difference, though, and a good job here in the 9th to close the book on this one.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Kyle Berklaw gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. A.J. Ramos hammers down the save, his 37th of the year. So that's a wrap.
The final postseason teams are jockeying for position. Welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the NL East, the Atlanta Braves got 11 overall hits as they took down the Fish in Miami 6-5. At the moment, the Marlins are in last place in the NL East. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Braves have now clinched one of 2 NL wildcard spots with the win. The Pittsburgh Pirates amassed 14 hits in the game as they pulled away from the Nationals 12-4. Right now, the Nationals sit atop the NL East, 6 games up on second place. And the Pirates are in third place in the NL Central, 16 games out of first. Adam Morgan won again on the mound, winning his 20th this season, leading the Fightin' Phils over the Mets 5-3. Michael Lorenzen pitched well again and earned his 23rd win on the season, helping the Reds down the Cubs 2-1. Brent Suter saw his remarkable season continue, picking up his 25th win, helping the Brewers down the Cardinals 3-2. Kenta Maeda keeps on winning, now has 20.
Wow.
Winner moves on. Loser sees their season come to an end. MLB Network brings you exclusive coverage of the winner-take-all wild card game. It's the one-game National League wild card playoff between the Atlanta Braves and the San Francisco Giants. Hello again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian getting set to bring you this one on MLB Network. Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next.
Postseason.
Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 San Francisco Giants.
Quickly now, we'll look at the 2 men with a lot on their shoulders. Our 2 starters here in this wild card matchup. And now a moment to show you the lineup for Atlanta in this one. H, what has to happen if they want to survive the wild card game and move on?
Matt, have you seen this guy throw? Whew, he is electric. What do you got to do against him? I think you got to attack him early. He's just too overpowering. His stuff is electric. He's got one of those great power arms that we'll talk about for years to come. You got to take it to him before he takes it to you.
Madison Bumgarner gets the nod here at home for the National League wildcard game. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, he's got 5 pitches, and I love the fact he mixes them well. And we'll just see if he's on today. That means he's throwing strikes with all of them, and he'll have a dominant game if he does so. Let's take a look at the Giants' defense, brought to you by Majestic. And at shortstop, Brandon Crawford, I call him the magic man. He can pick it. You ever seen him catch a ball through his legs? Yeah, he'll do that in the game every now and then. He's really turned himself into a complete player, particularly the Gold Glove defense doesn't hurt.
Here's Ender Inciarte, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off tonight for Atlanta, center fielder, Ender Inciarte.
He pulls this one into right, and this inning starts with a solid base hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off.
You finish your warm-up pitches, you want to get ahead, and boom, you give up a base hit. You look around like, what in the world's going on? First pitch, single? relax, compose yourself, try to get it back together. This inning could unravel if he doesn't grab himself and relax.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's off his leg on the mound.
Well, the second hitter hit the ball almost as hard as the first guy. So that's back-to-back hard contact for base hits. It looks like they came to swing it in this one.
Freeman.
Coming to the plate now, Freddie Freeman. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Now a ball hit hard toward first, but this is speared by the first baseman.
Batting fourth, first baseman, Jose Abreu.
Now to the plate, Jose Abreu. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. On the ground for Crawford. This could be two. To Dozier for one. On to Belt, and they turn the double play. That ends the inning. So they get to him for a couple of hits in the inning here, but they've got nothing to show for it. And now we'll see what the Giants can do. No score. And with that, a look at Bruce Bochy's lineup card for the Giants. What's important for this lineup as they look to earn a berth into the division series, Harold?
Matt, this is going to be a pitcher's duel. I mean, both these guys have a chance to work deep in the game. They've shown they can do that. Runs are a premium. I think if you don't get them early, we may not see a lot of runs in this game at all.
Julio Teheran is on the mound for the visitors in this NL wildcard matchup. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, he uses both the four-seam and the two-seam fastball. And what I like about it is the movement that he's able to create with both those fastballs. Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Braves. And I'm looking down at first base at the big Cuban, Jose Abreu. You talk about a fuss over a private workout. He had everybody in baseball wanting to sign this guy. And years later, we know why.
Striding in, Eduardo Nunez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Third baseman, Eduardo Nunez.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here comes another 0-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play.
Oh, he's going to want that pitch again. That ball's right down the middle in his wheelhouse. His eyes lit up. He just didn't let it travel deep enough where he can square it and keep it fair.
And a barehanded attempt, but he can't get his palm around it. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word. So a runner on second with one down now. And standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt. In there, 0-1. Runner at second here with one man out. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Now a flare out to left center. Kemp coming on. Two down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with two away now.
Batting fourth, second baseman, Brian Dozier.
Here's Brian Dozier now. Career numbers against Julio Teheran, 0 for 4. Teheran sets. First pitch on the way. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Well, if there's any game, Matt, that's important to score that first run, this is it. The wild card game, if you can drive in a run and get that lead early, man, all the pressure goes on the other team. This is a big moment.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1 left for San Francisco. Still no score. So here's Matt Kemp now. He'll begin things here against Madison Bumgarner.
Left fielder, Matt Kemp.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And the first pitch of the inning is lined into left field, and there's a leadoff base runner. Throw into second. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning.
Second baseman
Adonis Garcia digs in now. Hit on the ground out to short. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Oh, what a play. Now, you got to rule that a base hit, but, man, the shortstop made a great effort on that just to knock the ball down. But that's going to be ruled a hit, no doubt about it.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. Lifetime numbers against Bumgarner. Just a 3 for 13 batting line. He's set. Here it comes. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, if I'm pitching, I got to be shaking my head. That's the last thing I'm thinking is he's going to hit a ball down and away and handle it as well as he did to get a base hit.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Hit in the air to center field. Span on the run. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. The relay, and he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away.
The pitcher, number 49.
Standing in, Julio Teheran. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Line drive to left. And that is going to be a base hit that chases home our first run as the Braves take a 1-0 lead.
Matt, I think he lost his focus. He's got the pitcher up at the plate. He's got 2 outs. He managed the inning the way he wanted to get there so he could get out of it. And he gives up a base hit here. You can't give up the hit to the pitcher.
Standing in now, Ender Inciarte. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. And Span will make the catch, and the side is retired. Braves will settle for just the 1. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Braves 1 and the Giants 0. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Brandon Crawford.
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Matt, the interesting thing about Lawrence, now I think the way he sets up is almost telling you what he's going to call. He'll call one side of the plate more than he will the other. Look at his setup. Maybe that'll help you out.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. And this is swung on and missed as Crawford is set down on strikes, 1 away.
Well, we all know he's going to get strikeouts when he's on the mound. It's kind of his thing. The key for the offense is to actually make them work for him. So that 3-pitch see you later isn't going to help very much.
Here's Buster Posey now. Pitch on the way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
That was a first pitch fastball. He just blew it right by him. You talk about an overpowering fastball working today. He's got a good one going.
Now the 0-1. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
Chop foul over towards the dugout.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Just got a piece up the line. Barehanded at his knees. In time.
There's just something about a barehanded play that gets you out of your seat. The way the fielder glides to the ball, grabs it with an open hand, and often begins his throw without even looking at the base. Whoo-wee, these players make it look so easy, you forget how hard it really is.
Here's Melky Cabrera.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
2 out, nobody on. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive to this hitter as well.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Freeman is over near the railing as he makes the catch to retire the side. Giants down in order. It remains 1-0. Matt Vasgersian, Harold Reynolds, and Dan Plezak, the former #1 overall pick. Dansby Swanson is the first to bat in the inning. Skied into straightaway right. Pence has a read on it. He's got it 1 away.
Third baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Digging in to try it again. Freddie Freeman, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Pitch on the way. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Now that is power. You want to challenge me? I'm giving him a big swing. That was the big swing right there. I loved it.
Here's the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first 2 swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
Into the windup and the pitch. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. It'll be Denard Span to lead us off when we return. It's the Braves 1 and the Giants 0. And there is Denard Span. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Denard.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here's the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Into the box now, Madison Bumgarner. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Wow, talk about being efficient. How about 6 pitches, 2 strikeouts? Doesn't get much better than that.
Eduardo Nunez.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eduardo Nunez. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Hit in the air to left. Kemp has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Nothing across here this half. 3 innings complete. The Braves on top, 1-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Matt Kemp. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Kemp.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will. Just to the right of the chalk. A fair ball.
Well, Matt, we've watched him struggle early, but you always talk about in-game adjustments. Right here, he jumps on the first pitch. They look more aggressive. It look like they've changed their whole game plan to come out now and start firing on all cylinders.
In now, Adonis Garcia as he rips it on the ground to second. And a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by.
Well, nice piece of hitting there. Now they're first and second. Now think about this for a second. If he'd allowed him to maybe steal that bag, now you're looking at driving in the run or possibly having hitters at first, runners at first and third, as opposed to first and second.
Stepping in now, Nick Markakis. To Crawford for 1. On to Belt, and they turn to a double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. Drilled down the line. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. Left field and deep. Looking up is Cabrera. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as the Braves have opened up a 3-0 lead.
This is the first home run of the game, but the bats are definitely alive for both teams tonight. There have been a ton of hits already. These pitchers might want to duck and cover if things continue this way.
Into the box, Julio Teheran. Hit hard down the right field line, but that's a foul ball. 3 runs, 9 hits, and 1 error on the Atlanta line score. Hit the other way out toward right field, And Pence will move over to make the play to end the inning. The 2 in the inning for Atlanta, both coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 3-0 Atlanta. Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Right fielder, Hunter.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
He's putting on a clinic. We may as well say, here comes the batter. Strike 1, because everybody's 0-1. The first pitch strike, he's thrown a first pitch strike to every hitter in this game. When you do that, forget about it. 0-1, what a place to pitch from.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 9.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. In there for strike 1.
He's really throwing the ball well in this game, and the thing to me that stands out is that two-seamer. He's got great movement, and he's keeping hitters off balance with it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Slow roller back to the mound. On to first, and there were 2 down.
The second baseman, number 2, Brian Dozier.
Ready for another chance? Brian Dozier. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Tehran's ready. First pitch on the way. And this is fouled back and out of play. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. And they go away here. It's a called strike, 0-2.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
High pop-up. Flowers has a play, and that retires the side. Giants are down 1-2-3. They trail in this one 3-0. Here's Ender Inciarte. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Center fielder, Ender Inciarte.
Here comes the first pitch. This is on the ground over to first. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
Well, that's a nice swing. He hit that ball hard. You got the first baseman diving. Great effort by the first baseman, by the way. Pitchers love it when these guys get dirty, but that ball was hit too hard to catch.
Striding in once again, Dansby Swanson. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. The runner from first comes all the way around to score.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
Now here comes Bruce Bochy out of the Giants dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move here. So that'll do it tonight for Madison Bumgarner. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Sam Dyson is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
Sam Dyson.
Standing in now, Freddie Freeman. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. And splash down. It's into McCovey Cove. A 2-run blast off the bat of Freddie Freeman. As they pile on, it's now 6-0. No doubt an impressive home run, so we'll employ show track for a more in-depth look. 112 miles an hour was the exit velocity off the bat, so it's no wonder why it ended up having the impressive distance that it did.
The first baseman, number 79, Jose Abreu.
So here's the slugging first baseman, Jose Abreu now. He swings and grounds it to short. Throw on to first, and they're finally able to get on the board here. There's one away.
Now batting, left fielder, Matt Kemp.
So here's Matt Kemp now. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. First delivery to him on the way. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Span going back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall, and he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Wow, when you're swinging the bat like he is, you want the game to go to extra so you can get some more ABs. That's his 3rd hit of the game, and his swing just keeps getting better and better. Almost hit that one out of here, but he'll take a double anytime.
Adonis Garcia digs in now as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Cabrera is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder, Nick Markakis.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. Lifetime against Sam Dyson, and he's gone 3 for 4. Ripped down the first base line. Belt will take this one himself, and that ends the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's the Braves 6 and the Giants nothing.
Leading off for the Giants, the shortstop.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Crawford.
A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
Oh, he brought it back. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Digging in, Buster Posey. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A called strike over the outside corner. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And here's a ball hit in the air. Abreu is there for it. 2 down.
The left fielder, number 53.
Digging in, Melky Cabrera comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he pops him up back behind second base. Swanson is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 5 innings have been no problem as he's got the shutout working. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Braves 6 and the Giants nothing. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Tyler Flowers. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, they've had a game plan. They've been really aggressive. Right here, he jumps on the first pitch. They're not laying off, and it's paying off for them. They came here with a mindset they were going to be aggressive, and we're seeing them execute.
Into the box now, Julio Teheran. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Well, he's pitching well. They send him back up to the plate, and what does he do? He rewards him with a base hit. So this is a great game for him so far.
In now, Ender Inciarte. Hit hard towards center, and that's in there. Base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. But this is hauled in by the second baseman.
Now batting, third baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Digging in to try it again, Freddie Freeman. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that'll be shy of the arcade as it's off the brick wall. 1 run is scored, and they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Boy, nice play by the outfielder right there. That ball kicks off that brick out there, and you never know what direction it's going to go in. Hold him to a single right there. That's a great defensive play.
Stepping in now, Jose Abreu. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
He comes to the plate with the runner in scoring position. He swung at that first pitch early, kind of ambushed him. I don't think the pitcher expected him to swing at that first pitch.
Into the box, Matt Kemp. Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball here, 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. Long throw to third. And he is in there. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's a 10-0 score.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Adonis Garcia.
Into the box now, Adonis Garcia. Grounder down the line at third.
Boy, they have just not pitched well at all in this game. I mean, anytime you give up double ditches, the pitching coach stuff looking over his shoulders like, hey, ain't my fault.
Oh, 0-1 count and the pitch. Hit hard to short. And that's through, a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Nick Markakis. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch of the at bat on its way. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Span giving chase. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. The relay throw, and he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away.
catcher. Tyler
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tyler Flowers. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Here comes the first pitch. This is line to left. And that gets down as he can't get there in time. In to score, the runner from third. The relay, but too late, and he's safe at third.
Well, you just keep adding on. That's how you win games, and he's a big part of it right here. That's his third RBI, and they extend the lead in this ball game.
Definitely get me now on him.
Standing in now, Musil. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play.
Really?
Here's the 0-1. Line drive to left. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Man, it's been like BP for these guys all game long. Getting production from just about everyone in the lineup. That's the 7th run they played it in this inning alone. There's not much more else to say.
But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. But a big inning here as 7 runs cross the plate, and this lead grows even wider. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. Atlanta leads it 13-0.
Look at me for.
Here's the center fielder, Denard Span. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
The batter, pitcher.
Brock Holt will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Yes, it does. I need him. Yeah. Did you go outside? No, hold on. Breathe for a minute. You ready to go the other way? Oh. Everybody just kill me. Alright, let's go outside. Go, Banger.
And a fastball swung on and hit to second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Hey, not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Ready once again, Eduardo Nunez. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Giants down in order. Still looking up at a 13-0 score. Back here in San Francisco. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Corey Guerin enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Swing and a line drive. Cabrera has him played perfectly as he puts it away for round number 1. Ready for another chance? Freddie Freeman. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants' bullpen. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Well hit by Freeman as this one's in the air to deep right field. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. A solo home run off the bat of Freddie Freeman. His second of the game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, how do you beat the shift? You hit it over the shift, of course. You can't play guys up in the sky, so he lifts this one up and out of here.
The batter, left fielder, Jose
In now,
Abreu.
Jose Abreu. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate.
Matt, I'm telling you, pitchers are stubborn, right? He gives up a home run on that very same pitch, but he came back with it. This time he got it down. He's stubborn. I'm going to come back, I'm going to throw it again, but I'm going to execute it. And he did.
But a quick glove at third, and there were 2 gone.
The first baseman.
So here's Matt Kemp now. Already 4 hits to his credit in this one, looking for a 5th in this at-bat. Out in front as this is drilled into left field. That's a base hit. The relay, the tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. So 1 run here on 2 hits, with the big blow being the home run. No errors and no one left. We've reached the 7th. Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Right fielder, Hunter.
And a good swing there by Pence, but he got the bat through a bit too quickly as this will find the seats. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And then go.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And Kemp will look this one in for route number 2.
The second baseman, number 2.
Here's Brian Dozier now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Tehran into his motion. Here's the first pitch. Right over the middle, knee high.
He's been getting ahead in the count all game long. I think the key has been working off his fastball.
0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3, but this one's pretty much over, 14-0. Striding in once again, Adonis Garcia. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now.
Adonis Garcia.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Cabrera going back. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. A solo shot here to left as this lead got even wider.
Oh, and that was really close to a long out. The left fielder had a beat on it, and he gave it a great effort, but he couldn't quite bring it back. Instead, it's a trip around the bases.
The batter, number 22, second baseman.
Into the box, Nick Markakis. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Cabrera on the move. One out.
Now batting, catcher, Tyler Flowers.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And this is fouled back and out of play. The 0-1. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Here it comes, 0-2. Ripped down the line, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Another 0-2 home. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, how about that for a 4-hit game? He homered earlier. Now he picks up his 4th hit of the game. Wow, he's having a tremendous game.
Teheran.
Into the box now, Julio Teheran, as he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
You throw a ball down the middle, you better start ducking right when you release it. He took it right back at him. Hit it where it's thrown.
Enter Inciarte.
Here's Ender Inciarte. Hit sharply on the ground. A jumping catch at second for 1. On to Belt, and they turn the double play. That ends the inning. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
The shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
First offering on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the catcher, number 28.
Here's Buster Posey now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Calling for it, Freeman. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 53, Melky Cabrera.
Here's Melky Cabrera. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Swing and a little blooper to center. Freeman moving in, and the inning is over. Giants down in order. Start the bus. They're down 15-0. Back now in Northern California's Bay Area, we're set to continue the 9th inning in this one. And now Boch is going to make his way out toward home plate, and it looks like we'll see a double switch here. George Contos is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch.
Number 70.
Trevor Brown is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Trevor Brown.
At the plate, Dansby Swanson. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Jace Peterson will try to get his club a little 9th inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Pence racing back up into the arcade and out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as the blowout continues.
Yep, this is why you just can't rely on one pitch. These are the best hitters in the world. And when they know what's coming, they're going to jump all over it just like he did there.
Freddie Freeman will get another shot at it here as we take you back to inning number 7. This was his 2nd home run of the ball game as he'd like nothing more than to make it 3 right here. Into the windup and the pitch. This one is smashed down the right field line. That's going to stay fair, and it's going to be back-to-back home runs. A solo shot down the line in right. His 3rd home run of the ball game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, if you would have told him when he woke up this morning that he was going to hit 3 home runs tonight, he would have thought he was dreaming. Well, it's a dream night, but he's wide awake.
Standing in now, Jose Abreu. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Cabrera going back. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another.
Holy cow, they added another one.
A solo shot here to left as this lead got even wider.
I subscribe. Could you please sub that?
What'd you say? I gotta look at it. And see.
This pitcher must think he's cursed or something. He gives up back-to-back homers, is obviously rattled a little bit, and the next batter barely even waits for the first pitch to cross the plate before he crushes it out too. This is incredible.
In now, Matt Kemp. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit. Digging in once again, Adonis Garcia. His career numbers against this pitcher, he's 1 for 2. Here comes the first pitch. Grounded to third. This could be 2. He's right there. There's 1. On to first, and they turn the double play.
The batter, number 22, second baseman, Nick Marcotte.
At the plate, Nick Markakis. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Sean Rodriguez will come on as a pinch hitter.
Number 15, Sean Rodriguez.
Hit pretty well out to deep left field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Kurt Suzuki will look for some two-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with two gone and a runner at first.
Kurt Suzuki.
Down the third baseline. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on.
Great effort by the third baseman. Pitchers love it when guys sell out for you and get dirty.
49, Julio Teheran.
Into the box, Julio Teheran. Now a ball hit sharply toward third. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with two gone.
Third baseman, Ender Inciarte.
Here's Ender Inciarte.
And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right.
Pence is there, and he puts it away as they're able to escape with only limited damage on the scoreboard. So all in all, they're fortunate to give up just 3 in the inning as they wind up escaping the bases loaded jam. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. Braves lead this one 18-0. Jace Peterson will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop. Kurt Suzuki will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Leading off for the Giants here in the bottom of the ninth. Center fielder, Denard Span.
Danny Santana is into the ball game now as he'll take over out in left field.
Number 23.
Here's the first pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
The 0-1. Great tilt on the slider on the inside corner.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball 1. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
So we got him looking there. Denard Span goes quietly to lead off the bottom of the 9th.
Trevor Brown.
Coming to the plate now, Trevor Brown, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he gets ahead 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Eduardo Nunez.
So stepping in, Eduardo Nunez. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1. Dribbled back toward the mound. throw is in time, and they will advance to the next round of the playoffs.
And these wild card games are hard enough, as your entire season rests on 9 innings of baseball. But they put aside all the distractions that come with playing on the road and handled their business. Now it's on to the division series, one step closer to the World Series title.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. As we wrap this one up tonight, it's time to show our appreciation for the man you see there, Freddie Freeman. Take a snapshot of that. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, really a game to remember for him and everyone that witnessed it. He winds up belting 3 home runs, so he pretty much took this game into his own hands and decided to have a home run derby out there.
So for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plezak, and our entire crew, this is Matt Vasgersian. Postseason is in full swing, folks. You've been watching.
What?
Who was talking to you?
Oh, guy wanted me to subscribe to him.
Hey, darling.
What?
Turn around. Oh, yeah. Okay. Why? Why? We gotta take it to the bed sometime. Yes, we do. Just see how big you are. Yeah.